Here's another question that wasn't in the Scribblecast with regards to dividing polynomials. I don't believe you can do this one with synthetic division because you're dividing by a binomial, but the binomial is actually a quadratic because it's an x squared. So this one you sort of have to do with long division. Typically I don't ask a question like this on a test. But let me write it out and I'll just sort of show you how to get going. With these ones you have to be really careful with your signs if you're doing long division. I don't know if that'll be down far enough. Just let me move it down a bit. Okay, and I'm dividing it by x squared plus 2. Now here I'm missing a term, so I better put that in. X squared plus 0x plus 2. Okay, so x squared into 2x to the fourth goes 2x squared. Multiply. This times this will be 2x to the fourth plus 0x cubed, I guess, plus 4x squared. Notice that how putting that 0 in helps you get so all the terms are lined up properly. Again, let's subtract this minus this. Okay, so subtract this minus this is nothing. Minus 0, that would just be a minus, a minus x cubed. Minus 5 minus 4 would be a minus 9x squared. Now let's bring down the next term. Okay, x squared into negative x cubed goes a negative x. And if you wanted to figure out how to get that, just take this number down here, this term, negative x cubed, and divide it by whatever the first thing is there. And that's how I came up with the negative x. Okay, so negative x times x squared is negative x cubed. Negative x times 0, that would just be a negative a negative 0 x squared, right, because 1 times 0 is 0. Negative x times 2 would be negative 2x. Okay, subtract again. This minus this is nothing. Minus 9 minus nothing would still be minus 9x squared. And x minus a negative 2x would be a positive 3x. Okay, last division. X squared and minus 9x squared goes minus 9 times. And minus 9 times x squared is a minus 9x squared. Oh, I forgot to bring down that 6, didn't I? Minus 6. Okay, minus 9 times x squared minus 9x squared. Minus 9 times 0 would be a minus 0x. And minus 9 times 2 would be a minus 18. Okay, so when I subtract, I get 0. Subtract. 3 minus 0 would just still be 3x. Minus 6 minus a negative 18 would be a positive 12. So this would be the quotient up here. Here was our original divisor. And down here this would be our remainder. So that's how you could divide by a term, not a linear factor, but a quadratic factor like that. Okay, so you have to remember to put in a 0x, and that's how you do the long division. Our main focus in this section, though, is on synthetic division. Make sure you're good at that, and with synthetic division, we won't give you ones with have an x squared on them.